Hi, good evening everyone. Today we will be starting with the second video of our Salesforce formula series. In the last video, we have calculated the value by just giving a number. So our last instance was as soon as we give an amount, we need to generate the taxable amount. That is amount plus taxable amount, which we calculated 80%. But now let's take an example. If the Salesforce not want to calculate the value, but it wants to stop the user from saving the record. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. The answer is validation rules. So we will be using the same logic, same formula screen, and we will be calculating the validation rule where we will be stopping the user from saving the record. So today in this video, we will be understanding what is the difference between Salesforce formula and a validation rule and how they are different from each other. So we will be playing around with the opportunity object, in which we will be first calculating the formula, and based upon that formula we will be also calculating the validation rule as well. So let's start working on the same. So let's start building the formula first. So if I talk about the requirement for the formula, management want to just ensure if the opportunity is on the high risk or low risk. So let's take an example. We have kept a simple instance here. If the amount is greater than 5 lakh rupees, then the opportunity is at high risk because we need to give the priority, else we need to give it as a low priority. So here we need to create a user if condition in the same. So first we will be going on to our opportunity object. So let's move on to opportunity. Since we are playing around with formula now, so I hope everyone is clear how we can create a formula here. So I will be just going here and I will be clicking new, and I will be just creating formula here. So now you might be thinking, Trish, which type of formula we should be using. Either because in the last time we have used a number, but here we just need to give a high value or low value. So we will be going for the text formula because we just need to give a text formula. So after clicking on text, so opportunity value. So let's confirm the name, that is formula is opportunity. Yeah, let's opportunity risk. So let's name it opportunity risk so that we don't face any issue here, because name is very much important. Otherwise, if you save name like ABC or this type, so further when you use the nomenclature, it will be very much difficult for you in order to understand which field means which things. So that's why I seen in my notes what all fields I have kept here. So as soon as I click next, so once you have clicked next, so here there are two type of screens. One is simple formula and another is advanced formula. So my simple requirement is if the amount is greater than 5 lakh, then we will need to give high risk, else low risk. So now you might be thinking, Trishu, if will be like this, if this condition, then system.out.println. If you're coming from Java background or if you're coming from Salesforce background, the system.debug equal to high value, else low value. So here the formula don't work like this, not work exactly like this. So what you will be going in such type of cases, because you want to use if, first of all you will be going into the functions, and after going into functions, just you have to click logical. Once you click a logical, here there are all the formulas that you need for the logical use case. So since we want to use if, so here this is everything that you need. If logical test value, then we need to return the value if true and value if false. So this is all. So just you need to insert this value. So here what we need to do, if amount, I will be just moving a amount. So if amount is greater than 5 lakh, so let's check the 0. Yeah, if amount is greater than 5 value, then we will be just giving here single quotes work. Here double quotes don't work in Salesforce. So make sure that whenever you add a string here, please always give a single quote in order to save the value. Else in this we will be just giving low value. So I will be giving low value. So today video is not more about formula, it is just a difference between how validation rule work, how formula work. So make sure that we are not doing such a advanced formulas here. that we will be going further in the videos, but for now we are just understanding what is the major difference between both of them. So that's why I have created two dummy requirement on the opportunity itself only, so that we can play around with the same. So once there is no issue, so I will be just clicking next. So once you click next and next, so your formula field has been added into the opportunity layout. So now what I will be going, I will be just going on to my service and I will be checking how my opportunity object is looking. So here I don't have opportunity object, so I will be just searching for opportunity. Many times we don't find the opportunity in the apps we search. So either you can give a tab in the same, because I always click service. So it is the best practice if I can give an opportunity tab here. But if I don't have time, so I can just search for by going on to app manager, and here I will be able to search the app. So let's click on all opportunities, and here I will be picking the high value risk. So it is low value. So low value risk is opportunity. So let's make it 10 lakhs. So let's make it 10 lakhs, or even a crore as well. So I think yeah. So what I will be doing, I will be just clicking save here. So as soon as I am clicking save, here the amount is greater than 5 lakh. So it is giving me high value. So this is a type of formula that we see. Now it is a time to understand the validation rule. So if I talk about validation rule, we are giving a condition that if this condition doesn't match, you can't save the record. Similarly, if I talk about my validation rule that I have kept for a day, is as soon as the stage is set to close one, for example, if the stage is set to close one, then this amount field cannot be marked as black. It should be marked as some value, for example 10, 20 or 10 crore, 50 crore, like this. So make sure that this is the type of validation rule in order to do the same. So in order to do the same, what I will be doing, I will be going setup, on setup, and I will be again clicking on opportunity requirement. So let's click on opportunity. So when I click on opportunity, here we have a validation rule here. After some things, that is on the second last point, we have a validation rule. So I will be just clicking here and I will be clicking new. So let's copy the name, that is amount required on close one. So amount is required on closed one stage. So I have given, so make sure that once you use a validation rule, activate it out in order to test the same. Okay, so here we will be giving AND condition, because I need to make two conditions true. One is if it's blank, then we will be doing something, or if the pick list value is closed one. So in order to do the same, I will be just clicking AND operator here. So AND is just and first logic, second logic. If there is OR condition, then we can use for the OR. So I will be just picking the value, and here we will be giving a logical operators. So here first condition is we have two conditions. F is pick value. So in order to play around with pick list, we need to pick the is pick value. So we have a is pick value. So it is not coming. So let's go on to the text, and in text we have a is pick value that is specifically for the pick list. If I talk about the description, check whether the value of a pick list field is equal to the string literal. So we will be first inserting this here. So I will be just doing this. If here we will be just giving stage name. I know that this is a field, but if you want to still confirm, you can directly pick opportunity, and here you can pick the stage name. So I know that it is a stage name. F equal to closed one, and second logical operator is we will be giving here comma, and I need another condition is as well in order to put an error message. Mark my words, we don't need to calculate anything here. We just need to give a validation error here. So you have to think opposite. If this formula get true, you need to produce an error. This is the condition. So what I will be doing, I will be just going on to is blank. So is blank is not coming here. So why it is not coming? So let's go. Yeah, his number is blank. So is blank is available. So check whether an exception is blank and return true or false. So I will be just giving here that is blank. I will be inserting the value and just I will be inserting the field that is amount. So once amount is inserted, so if these two conditions get true, then my error should land. So I will be saving and I will be checking the syntax first. So there is no error found. So if I want to copy the error message that I want to print, I can either put the error message on the top of the page or I can give a error on the some field that like amount is mandatory when the stage is closed one. So since this validation rule is done, so this is just an overview how a validation rule works. So we will be playing around with multiple complex validation rule and complex formula so that we can understand the core basics of formula and validation in this 200 video series. So stay tuned with me. So once we are done till here, so what I will be doing, I will be playing around with same. So let's set it to negotiation review and here I will be just setting the amount equal to 0. So let's save this out. So as soon as I save that 0, so or make it blank. I don't want to give any value because we have put in the validation rule. So now what I will be doing, I will be just playing around with this. I will be just setting the closed one. So select close state equal to close one. So here if I try to save this out, amount is mandatory when the stage is closed one. So this is the error that is coming. If we are on edit page as well, then also it will give the value on this. So let's give some value and let's save this out. So now you are able to see that it is saving the record. So this is a brief about validation. So if I talk about major difference between both of them, it provide value, it provide validation rule. If I talk and if I talk about formula, it is read only, it is error based. You need to produce an error here and it is always visible on the record. And if I talk about the validation rule always help us with when you try to save the record, and it help us in order to product the data, that is validation rule, and help user decide what will be the value in order to save. Since you are making the opportunity risk as high value, so we are providing this difference. So this complete our second video for formula versus validation, difference between both of them. If you like my content, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. We will be giving more videos for the validation formula in the coming days. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Have a nice day.